Hi friends, welcome to my kitchen. Let's make some cookies. I'm going to make some oat cookies today to later take to a Christmas party and wanted to share the recipe with you guys. These cookies are delicious, but also they go along with most of the dietary restrictions that I know of. They're vegan, they're gluten-free, nut-free, oil-free, and sugar-free. So it's very good. It's a very good recipe for sharing with a big group of people. The biggest difference between these cookies and other recipes is that this one uses many elements that are also used in the Persian cuisine. So we use a very creamy tahini, and make sure to get the creamy kind because those grainy ones won't work as well, along with a flax egg to bind the cookies together. For sweetness, we use date chips and grape molasses, and also for a contrasting and exciting taste and texture, we use some barberries. Barberries are tiny, tart, sour little berries that are used a lot in Persian dishes. And if you've never used them, this could be a good introduction. The other ingredients are, of course, oats and some pumpkin seeds and shredded coconut. And also half teaspoon each of baking soda, baking powder, and flaky salt. I like to mix the date chips with the shredded coconut so that the coconut creates a cover around all their stickiness so that they don't clump together. I mean, if your date chips are not sticky, some date chips are more dry than the other ones, then you don't need to do this. And now we get to the very fun part of mixing everything together. And I have my very pink spatula ready. Love it so much. Just let's mix all the dry ingredients together first. No order really necessary if you get to mix them well. Whooshed. These powdery ones I'm going to just sprinkle like this so that it gets easier. So that it gets easier to mix. And then let's just toss. Now let's mix all the wet ingredients. This one is ready. It's all gloopy. You can also use ground flaxseed, but I do prefer them whole like this. Tahini. And grape molasses. Look how it disappears. And now the mixing finale. This cookie dough smells fantastic. Can we call this a dough? I don't know. I'm going to call it a dough. As soon as there are no more dry spots in your cookie mixture, then we are ready to form. And it's my first time using this, so let's see if I can do it properly. I think this is as much shaping as this kind of a cookie mixture can take. So this is just ready. I have to do it in 2 batches because my oven is quite small. And this is ready to go to a 150 degrees Celsius oven for just 12 to 15 minutes. These cookies are so wholesome that you can actually eat them for breakfast. I think they're just like a granola made into a cookie format, and definitely have some with tea. That is wonderful. Look how well shaped it is. I actually didn't expect it to come out looking this good. Tea is required. It's like mandatory with this type of cookie. One very important thing about these cookies, when you first get them out of the oven, they will look quite soft still, and you might be tempted to put it back in the oven. You might think it's not really ready, but I do not recommend that. They will firm up in just like 10 or 15 minutes as you leave them to become cool enough to eat. So I hope you give it a try and enjoy, and definitely share, because this is too much. Thanks for tuning in, and give it a like if you enjoyed this recipe. Bye.